wow. People wey suppose talk true to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go sama us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Mayegun don't come. Ingo torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we loud, oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Mayegun diary politico, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. This one not the off in mind, oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. And in the touchlight every corner, oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai, them be promise us say we go get light and power. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. Still them talk say make we off mind. But thank God say Mayegun don't come. So my people make you loud, oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Mayegun diary politico, oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. This one not they off in mind, oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Mayegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Mayegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk. But thank God say Mayegun don't come. So my people make you loud, oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make you shout, oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Mayegun diary politico, oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. This man not the off in mind, oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Aha. Now you muna don't hear all these bad politicians, them we call themselves politicians. When they thief our money, we no want to make the common man get what he supposed get for this country. Una never hear something. Now go hear one, Mayegun, you go show na paper. Mayegun diary political. So my people make you shout, oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make we loud, oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Mayegun diary politico, oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Ha, this.
Hello there.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ dódódódó. Mayegun diary.
So good morning to you.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ dódódódó. Mayegun diary.
Good afternoon to you.
Mayegun ti dé o, ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú. Mayegun diary.
And good evening to you from wherever you are joining us. It is Brunchtime with Mayegun live. So thank you so much for joining me from wherever you are tuning in from. This is Mayegun, right? And it is also brunch time. It is that same hour where you can be part of the program at any time. Simply put, you can call in anytime to share your own personal view or views. But before we get to that, after reading the caption of this broadcast, kindly read the description as well, then like it, share it, invite your friends, invite your not so friendly friends, and tell them that Mayegun is live. Simply put, Mayegun today. So this afternoon, we are picking from the statement of one of these APC, egbekegbe's, media, current media appearance. A guy called Alwan Ajah. What does it mean? I cite you. Or more. I see you, bruv. Mind you, I'm gonna start kind of like getting used to some of our names. There's this my sister from Odogbolu. She's Yemi Koko. And she's actually like commented on this platform several times. I never for once thought that was her. I will be meeting with her tomorrow here in Scotland. So I need to start familiarizing with all of you, the brethren in the temple of truth. We do this to wait for others who are going to join us. As you are joining, remember, like, share, and possibly just sit and relax. So, with Danielle. Now, good morning to you once again. Good afternoon to you, and good evening to you from wherever you are joining us. It is brunch time with Mayegun. Mostly it's about like gisting, giving you a snippet into what is likely going to come later. So, if it is morning at your own place, thanks for joining us. If it is noon or, like lunchtime, great. And if you're already getting close to, the midnight, like our friends in India and all these other Asian countries. So thank you for joining us, all right? So a guy, how do we start this? Okay, just to give it a context, okay? So currently, right, from their recently held digital media summit, that is the APC, egbekegbe, they have started putting whatever it is that they were taught, they have started putting that into practice, taking over the media, changing the narrative, like deflecting, and possibly just give people the alternative truth ahead of their 2027 charade. The country is bleeding economically. The country is bleeding like the real blood of Nigerians being spilled by different kinds of terrorists. The criminals are looting, of course, like with ease and with not just with ease, with much audacity, throwing it at the people's faces. So they need distraction. They need something to get everyone more like drained before your 2027. And it seems like it's going to be a long run, right? The propaganda that they are feeding the people is not enough to keep Tifnumbu in the good book of the people he forced himself to rule. However, his own agents, who also are supposed to be those to tell him the truth, are investing their time much more in propagandas, half-truth, gaslighting, blackmailing, and including threats. So one of the popular one of the popular political slogans for those from northern Nigeria on the part of the establishment is that it will be easier to carry an elephant through a tiny window into the house than for you to sell an Igbo man to a northerner as president. A complete lie on its own to start with. But however, it is rooted on something, rooted on the what is called the unfinished business that the same old corrupt establishments, because of their ego and all that, which then led to the killings or the death of over 5 million people. So you see that incident and all those things that happened, they are like the foundation for most of the political statements that these guys make. Whenever you hear them say some certain things about certain people from any part of Nigeria, they are built from that built up, history incidents. However, those who have been kind of like milking that, I'm talking about their tribal, ethnic, baiting, dog whistle, and all of that stuff. Those who have been milking it for decades now, like, I mean, those who have made, political names and careers in Nigeria, who built that on this tribal rhetoric and tribal sentiments over the years, they've never really done anything for their people to make their people feel like it is worthwhile of, them trusting them. So I'll explain that, right? We have these guys, politicians from northern Nigeria, who will tell you that based on what Nigeria is, right, they have the power, the number to determine who becomes what, especially who becomes president of Nigeria. That myth, right, is built on the fact that they believe their people are so ignorant of the rest of Nigeria, other than what they tell them. So they let their people know who is to like accept, as in to welcome, and who is to kind of like throw out. Now, in all these years that they have enjoyed that, many of them became governors, some became presidents or head of, they've enjoyed that lie. Yet, northern part of Nigeria remained the poorest part of Nigeria. In fact, putting Nigeria on the map of the poor, the poverty capital of the world, right, is simply because the sizable number of people that they have, dipped into poverty in northern Nigeria, including denied access to education, right? They are so much that they can actually form a country. In Nigeria today, you have over 22 million out of school children. Out of that number, more than 14 million of that is from northern Nigeria alone. So which means those who have built on this tribal, ethnic, religious, sentiments and divisions over the years, they made so much money. They are rich. You have different names from that part of the country. They've made so much money from just being in government. But yet, their region remained the poorest, meaning their people never benefited. And this 2025, today, the northern Nigeria is saddled with serious terrorism that everybody knows. Now, this terrorism, the same northern criminals, politicians in this APC, egbekegbe, and their PDP counterpart and others, they have succeeded in using that same influence that they believe they have over Nigeria. They've used that same influence to negotiate for terrorists in the Nigerian system, whereby we are now hearing kinetic, non-kinetic, dealing with people who are killing people en mass, people who are ransacking, destroying villages, that over 10 million Nigerians have been displaced in the last 10 years alone. Over 10 million Nigerians. But yet, the Nigerian government, who have the power and the will, so they have the power, they don't have the will. They have the power to actually really crush the terrorism and possibly make northern Nigeria prosper. These, their political criminals, have used their influence in that same Nigerian system to negotiate for terrorists rather than for their people. Now today, they are having all different policies, different agendas to pacify terrorists. Why the North bleeds? Two calamities. So now where you have terrorism, there is 100% certainty that you are going to have poverty.
Now, where poverty don't already exist, terrorism can't happen. Do you even understand what that means? So the terrorists and the terrorism organization, they will never lack fighters. They will never lack fighters. But politicians will go on TV. They will celebrate repentant terrorists. They will celebrate rehabilitating terrorists. They will publish them spending billions of naira on terrorists. Now, that same people in this big 2025 still flying the same flag. This guy is from Kano, as I learned. And he is speaking for Tinubu. Tinubu has done so well for them. The northern Nigeria has never had it so good. Even Bukwari didn't do half of what Tinubu don't do for 2 years. Bukwari no do for 8 years. Is it the road? Is it this? Is it that? Yeah, like that. Then I was like, who is going to beat him? Who is going to defeat Tinubu? And of course, their own, sort of like their nightmare was the first thing that came to his mind. Is it Obi? Is it Obi that will come? The one that was on your program the other day, and he was bragging to have brought Brewery to Anambra. So is it that one that we are now going to go and vote for in the north so that he can import alcohol to Nigeria? And immediately we were like, I want to true. We feel run this one like that. Oh. Now, if you think that sounds ridiculous, it simply means you have not been paying attention. Do you know that this APC, egbekegbe, in your 2023 charade, they told a segment of northern Nigeria that, Kaduna Asiwaju, the 1966 coup, they said it was Peter Obi that drove them. Ridiculous, Abi? You have no idea what these guys actually floated. And they will do it with straight face, with seriousness. And then you'll be like, is it being serious right now? Yes, he is serious. Well, does he believe what he's saying? Oh, 100%. That's why he has to show seriousness that, yes, what I'm saying is true. Peter Obi drove the 1960, January 15, 1960 coup plotters. They said Obi drove them to Sardauno's house. And they now, later we discovered that if that happened, that must have been the 3-year-old Peter Obi or something. Ridiculous, or you maybe, it's not funny. But there are people, clerics, they will be saying it in Hausa. You don't have to, if you don't understand Hausa, people like me will not understand them, yeah? So you probably will never bother. But at the moment you are like not an Hausa person or from the north, and you understand Hausa, you'll be like, oh my God, how did they allow this to happen? How are they allowing this kind of preachings to go on? Because it is politically sponsored. It is a mean to an end. It is never always an end in itself. And people like this, from generation to generation, they were taught the same process, concept. They won't discuss issue. So Peter Obi will import alcohol to Nigeria, which is against Islamic this or that. I will react to that one. First, the clown. Yeah, and they are like evenly distributed everywhere. Arab and Bidiot, they others they everywhere too. But this one may actually really be top of the chart. Alwan Hassan or something.
Now with Alwan Hassan. Yeah, so you look at it, the president has never lost an election, either as a senator or as a governor.
And you will never lose an election.
Well, you're not God, so you cannot tell.
Yeah, but I'm predicting. I can predict.
Okay. Yeah.
With the facts on ground, he won't lose an election.
What makes you think so?
Because, of course, he is going to win. Who else do you think would defeat Asiwaju in 2027? Who? Peter Obi? That was on your program, saying he wants the North to support him and trust him. In the same program, he is celebrating building breweries in Anambra State and being the biggest importer of alcohol. And he wants the North to vote for him. We will vote for a president that will import alcohol in the North.
Is alcohol a bad thing?
Or is it those ones that are saying their wives are taking care of them? We cannot hand over this country to people, to men that are being fed by their wives. Joe.
Who is being fed by his wife?
You know that? Somebody was here and said his wife is an entrepreneur and
Is it a crime to have a partner?
So, but we want a man that is a man of his house. We want a man that is in charge of his house. We don't want a man that a woman is feeding.
You don't want a man
we will not give a country,
that has a successful wife.
We will not. No. We will not give a country, hand over a country
that has
to a man that is being fed by a wife.
That the wife is successful.
No, to a man that is being fed by his wife. That's what I'm saying.
So it's a crime if someone
but these are the things I'm saying. Let's not dwell on that. Let me tell you that even in the education and health, the president has done a lot. Are we not talking about NEL fund? Over almost 400,000 university students collecting loans, celebrating on TV. You take them once in a while. Have we spoken about the cancer center in health ministry that is being built by Ministry of Health by this president? 6 centers in the 6 geopolitical zones, 1 in Katsina. Why don't you celebrate that? Why don't you celebrate the renovation of cancer center that was and the government renovated it? Can't we celebrate the good things or the good development that this government has brought? Over 400,000 students now have taken NEL fund loan, and they're paying school fees. In fact, let me tell you, there's something I heard, and I stand to be corrected, that people that are at the 400 level, 500 level university can apply for tuitions they had paid when they started, and NEL fund will pay back, reimburse them. Have we ever had that in history? State, federal government secondary schools, free. Technical schools, free. Recently, last.
Do you see that seriousness? That's what I'm talking about. Like, we will listen to that and not say, maybe he's saying the truth. You know, like, oh, maybe he's like, agenda, they say agenda now often. You know, get parents. Now everybody they pull them. So right now, to a northerner, the reason why they have to keep up with APC, egbekegbe, and Tinubu is because the next available option is the person who is going to be importing alcohol. And then as a northerner, you'll be like, oh, no, I don't, I'd rather just continue like this. I don't want alcohol, babu alcohol. But I mean, you could use that to educate the dons though. And say, number one of the reasons why Nigeria under Buhari and now became very ripe for disintegration, that made everybody go their separate ways, is because under Buhari it became obvious what majority or what some people knew, that Nigeria's existence is a lie. Do you understand? That it is a lie. It is just, you know, this concept of rich wife and a poor husband in a very toxic relationship. The wife who is rich can't go because the husband is going to starve to death. So this squandrous and wasteful husband, lazy, depends more on his wife. A concept of robbing Peter to pay Paul and pretend that we are fine. That's the concept of Nigeria. And it was Buhari that exposed that more, especially to the younger generation. The older generation knew this, but somehow it's like they're okay with it. You know, like for peace, for unity, our this and that. So for the younger generation, it was like, what? This is not right. How did they allow this thing to happen? How did they allow this kind of arrangement to last this long? It must change. Nigeria is a place they call, pretended to be one country, but it is actually many countries. Nigeria is a place where they will tell you, the constitution says
as a Nigerian, you have every right to live anywhere you want and do your legitimate business anywhere you want, north or south or east or west or anywhere. But in practice, that's not true. It's not true. Nigerians have had their own wares destroyed because of some Islamic police who believes that they are doing the work of Allah in keeping their society free of alcoholism. Then, every month, they all go cap in hand like Bambi Allah to the center where they have already robbed everybody. Other regions that actually consumes this alcohol pay so much VAT that one state in the southern part of Nigeria, Lagos State to be precise, alone actually generates more than 89% of the entire VAT for the whole country and takes back maybe 15%. So money from hotels, money from those who hire room for short time, long time, those who fornicated, the lovers who needed privacy, everybody, we shall do everything on alcohol or on everything that is taxable. All this money is called the VAT. Every month they slash it by population, and more than half of it goes to the northern part of Nigeria, where the moral police have become so famous for destroying people, Nigerians' businesses. It's our region. It's not allowed. Islam is not in Nigeria. One Nigeria. You know? So a politician who is feeding from that same money want to build a campaign on we cannot let them to import alcohol. But hang on. Do you know that most of what they need to brew your beer and the rest of that, apart from the fact that a beer is about 94-95% water, treated water, but the real content they need to brew, like a barley and others, right, they can be grown in Nigeria. And since 1980, the regions that grow this same plant or what have you in Nigeria, they are mostly in northern part of Nigeria, from Bauchi to Niger to Plateau States to Benue. These are the areas that have now been ravaged by terrorists. These beer producers in Nigeria, these alcohol and other beverages producers in Nigeria, they have to import over 90% of what they need. When it comes, apart from water, they have to import them, as local production remained almost like a zilch. A politician who is a northerner is not there to see what an opportunity that could be for them to, if they have a chance, if Tinubu could end insecurity, terrorism, and the farmers are growing, properly needed products, farm produce that local manufacturers won't need to import anything. They don't see it that way. It's about religion. Allah didn't say that too. These mofos are drug addicts. Most of them are drunkards. Majority of them are pretty much like men war. It's not the only women they do, not the only women they war, not the only women they, men war, they are called worthless kind of people. But they hide behind religion. In a country where logic is so scarce that sometimes when you are trying to be logical, you begin to feel like, Abi, kilo feel. Do you think that? I said, no, you are right. Abi now, understand. Can you? Because all these things. I said, no, Baba, you make sense. You make sense. Now the country, logic is totally scarce. But to protect your own feeding bottle, you could go on and tell people black is white. There is more. Listen to this part.
Sokoto Badagry. They have awarded Kaduna Kano. Three governments financed Borno to Kano. Three governments from, I think, Obasanjo, Adua, Jonathan, and President Muhammadu Buhari. Borno to Kano is 500 and something kilometers, times 2, because it's a dual carriageway. Times 2 is about 1,000 kilometers. Have you ever had any southerner calling out Borno to Kano? Why is this built? Give us something in the south because this is built. Tell me anywhere in the south that has ever had any good road, dual carriageway that is 500 kilometers. Abuja to Kano was constructed by IBB. Tell me any road in the south. So if they have a president today that is now concerned about their infrastructure, is southern Nigeria not Nigeria? Showing these are people that wore badges of regions. You and I were born into United Nigeria. You don't love the country.
No, that may be too far.
So, but I'm just saying,
if you say they don't love the country,
but
if they have grievance, if there are grievance about
if
how
they
the
love
country
Nigeria,
is wrong,
Shehu, hold on, Shehu, let me carry my load now. It's me that is saying it's my opinion, and that is what it is.
But your opinion might be wrong.
If they love
it might be a wrong,
hold on now.
a wrong representation of other people.
So, but hold on, let me say. Then you now say your own part because you are also from the north. If they love the people of Nigeria, they should speak for the people of Nigeria. They should speak for the citizens. They shouldn't speak for a region because it is dividing us. They don't know that they have even divided the north. Why? Because of this. Why don't they speak about Nigeria? Why don't they say kudos to the security challenges we have and now are being achieved?
Look at what
a PDP governor of Zamfara State, Dauda Lawal, has come out to say that the soldiers on ground are making successes. You don't want us to celebrate it. Your platform reported last week, Monday, that DSS killed 45 bandits in Shiroro, Niger State. They don't want us to celebrate it. They don't want us to say that achievements are me, I even want the president to start dashing our security agents' money. Just the way we do
Alwan,
man, not lie you, everyone. In order not to lie to you, right? You may have to really do a lot to convince me why Ogun should not kill that one. That's what I'm talking about. They are so serious that they are so incoherently serious. Let me tell you, promissory note to Tinubu has not built, like say, okay, I want to do 50-kilometer road. And say, okay, from Okeafa to Izaleafa, 20-kilometer road. And it has started now and is completed. Not a single one. Promissory note everywhere. Promissory. Tinubu has awarded the Lagos, sorry, I'm in the north now. Tinubu has awarded Lafia, Kelfi, Nasarawa, Abuja Road. 700 kilometers. Tinubu has awarded the Sokoto Badagry dual carriageway, 1,200 kilometers. Nobody has ever awarded that kind of contract in Nigeria. Then they will just fax some guys, they will go there, that's 1,200, they will go there, all the trucks, all the, these moving equipment and all that. You see them turn the sod, grip some side, and just do like maybe 2-3 kilometers, and they'll take pictures, they will do the rear view, they will do all these things, and then they'll come back and tell you that, see, the work is ongoing. The work cannot be completed in 1 year. It cannot be completed in 2 years. You know? So you have to actually do so much to convince me why Ogun is supposed to kill that idiot. Security. Did you not hear when they killed 40 bandits? Did you not hear when they say security is improving? The soldiers on ground, but people are still being kidnapped, being killed. This mofo just referenced Zamfara. About this Zamfara. This past week, about they killed 38 people. They first kidnapped them. Since people no go pay ransom, about they killed all of them just a few days ago. But this mofo was on their TV yesterday to say their security is improving. Just yesterday, the terrorists themselves, they had to come to town to rob for food. That one has given me a concern. I'm going to say something about it.
Take a look at this. A secure Nigeria, and then the forest farmers, the forest traders, rather, the forest traders, they came to town in that same Zamfara, Kilotimpe, yesterday.
Wallahi wala jago wala dunia. Yuba wallahi wala jago wala dunia.
Our forest traders, Fulani terrorists. So when I saw that video, my initial thought then was that, wait, so I know the wreck or the complete destruction that the terrorism has really done to the northern part of Nigeria. You may not know this. A lot of people have become so poor in northern Nigeria because of this terrorism. Some sold their properties to pay ransoms to these terrorists, and they've got nothing now. A lot of them have lost their loved ones to these terrorists. So what came to my mind then was like, Ewa, Abi, this terrorism industry in Nigeria is partially facing recession. You know, recession means like once there is demand and supply, it's no longer there. Like, you know, if the demand is more than supply or not supply, your more than demand is not going to balance. So you need that equilibrium. And if it's not there, it's just a matter of time before every component of it will begin to take some desperate measures. My thought, do you get that now? I'm like, terrorists that are cashing out over 200, 300 million naira almost every day from their victims across Nigeria. They can't be that broke to begin to steal bread from a village. And I'm like, Baba, economy, Tifnumbu. You have no idea that desperate time can deserve desperate measures. Abi? Those are the terrorists operating so freely in the open. That is actually the message. They were not just operating freely. Those people who saw them, recorded them, they consider themselves probably like lucky. Because usually what they would do is that they will kill everybody and still take whatever they want to take and go. And the breaking news will be, 25 people killed, 15 people killed in a market. But they chose not to. They just parked their bikes. Some of them were on the bikes. Others just started picking what they needed from the market. While the people in the community, they hid and watched. That is Nigeria. It's all those glittering things they want you to see. When the camera is off, that is Nigeria under these rogues. The one they said, no, don't talk bad about your country. It's not good to be talking. Let us say the good thing about good thing. Like, let's ignore the victims. We don't have to tell everybody that these victims matter. Then boom. Uncle, they don't kidnap your mama. What? They kidnap my what kind of a country is this? Then suddenly we have to tell the world. Because they don't kidnap your papa. That's not right. That's the point. He's doing projects. He's Baba. Initially, right? The Lagos Calabar coastal road. It is a fraud. But don't get me wrong. I have said this before, and I will say it again. Give Tifnumbu until maybe 2051, when Tifnumbu officially will be, let's say, it will likely be like 100 or 101. It will not construct up to 200 kilometers in that nonsense that he said he's doing for you. It is just a pure money scheme. The intention, if he actually gets it from that Lagos point to Ondo, I know it is kind of like stupid, but I will congratulate so many of you that believe that he wants to build a coastal road. But it doesn't matter. Time shall tell, Abi. So we have those who are the victims of the lands they grabbed, because it was just an attempt to develop that corridor using Nigeria's money, which is not bad, but at least do them moderately, or don't tell everybody you are building a coastal road to Calabar. Just tell them you are building a coastal road along the coast in Lagos. Okay? And you are going to, you know what I mean? Like, that's simple. Tifnumbu and they are now calling him Umai idiot too. I don't know what that means, but Devil Umai, they have been trying to sell this lie. And every time they did, it's always come back with more questions, right? First, the idea of Coastal Road, when they announced it, was that it was going to be a 10-lane road. Do you understand what that means, right? 5 lanes here, 5 lanes here. 10-lane road. And it would cost 15.5 trillion naira. 15 trillion. And nobody bidded for it. And the moment they announced that, they gave Shaguri. They gave him, Tifnubu gave him 1.2 trillion naira as takeoff. 4 or 5 months after that, they said, oh, hang on, we are doing some realignment, remember that time when they destroyed Landmark Beach Resort, yeah? Oh, that was because they wanted to build 10-lane road. They left their route and came here. We discussed all of that time, okay? But that's not the point now. Again, so a few months after, they just came back and said, you know what? We are doing some kiniko redesign. So it's no longer 10 lanes. It's going to be 6 now. 3 here, 3 there. Okay. Fair enough. Does that mean that the price is also going to reduce? The cost? Nah. It's not going to reduce. So the cost has now jumped up. So it is no longer going to be, around the $12.1 billion anymore. It's in fact going to be around the $14 billion 18.9 trillion naira. Reviewed. What? Like, well, yeah, we're not building 10 lanes anymore. We're now building 6. And it's going to cost more. Do you care to explain why? No. Professionals, this, we are experiencing, we are this, all that nonsense. At least when they give you the quality road now, Abi, with drainage where there should be drainages, to drain water from this expensive road that is costing Nigeria, oh dear, it's actually costing you about 4.1 billion naira per kilometer. Billion per kilometer. Then that should have some quality, shouldn't it? It should have some quality, but nah, don't deceive yourself. Somebody went there with their camera and they are calling Tifnumbu to call the contractors and the minister. You think they don't know what they are doing? Coastal Road.
Your Excellency, the Minister of Works, please, sir, I'm on the Coastal Road and I don't know the reason why drainage has not been put in its right position here. I just want to do this video to show you, is this not going to be a problem? Can you see it? Can you see? Can you see? I will advise if you can send your engineer down to come and rectify this. This is not the only place we have this. We have this on several parts of the road. And this is behind the Chartered House School on Ogombo Road, Ajah, very close to landmark estate Meridian Boulevard. I hope you can see this.
I'm not an engineer, but I kind of like, I would expect an expensive road that is under construction, right? To have a better layout like what you just watched. That's the Jaku they are spending nearly $14 billion on that is not appropriated for. I mean, the National Assembly didn't appropriate for it. Tifnumbu created a bogus piggy bank. And I don't even know how he's filling it with money, but it's not, okay, I think I do. Tifnumbu created a piggy bank and he called it Presidential Infrastructural Fund. Do you understand? So Tifnumbu can say they should come and build a toilet at the back of your fence if he so deem, and he will take the money from that place. There is no money in that place so per se. That is why there is no appropriation for it. Loans. So they take loans, and they have taken so much of that already that the Nigerian naira has taken so much bashing that they have used propaganda to tell people that it's okay. It's all right. Don't listen to Mayegun, that one that is just, he just ate Asiwaju. 200 naira to $1 is bad. 1,600 naira to $1 is good. It's a good economic reasoning and you get all just to get loans, all just for loans. Loans. So you go borrow, when they go borrowing, the people go sorrowing. And that is exact reflection in the society today. Everyone is feeling that. A lot of people will try to excuse it away. Or some will say it could be worse. Just to convince themselves that, you know, it's not that bad. Yeah. All for what? All for substandard projects, fraudulent projects that generations will be, you know, it will be perpetually like in poverty. While these guys have already cashed out, the entire project abandoned, and another person that takes over from them will see it as a waste and won't want to continue, and just the cycle goes again. You need to break up that contraption to save the lives. And if you don't agree, no wahala, give it time. There is more. From where that come from, mind you, let me check again. Yeah, the line is open, okay? And you can indeed be part of this conversation if you want to, okay? They have deceived importers as local production, or should I say, you know, local manufacturing now continue to struggle and struggle. While many of them depends on the imported raw materials, there are so many things that Nigeria imports that Nigeria has become the major, one of the major countries that rely so much on importation. And you know what that means in economics, right? If your government cares for you, there are places where they have to apply subsidy. You see this idea of them telling you that they will crash price. You know, when you complain about things too expensive, this or that, and then they will say, oh yeah, we are going to crash price. And then you ask yourself that, they say, everything will come down. Once we get in, everything will come. And then you ask them how. You see, one easiest way of, it's a two-way thing, so. One easiest way of reducing cost of living is what your government allowed in and how much excise duty they put on them. Because you shouldn't base your what do you call that thing again? Oh, they have this name for it. Like you shouldn't base your import policy. Is that what it's called? Yeah, import and export policies. You should never build it on profit. No. Or should I say profit shouldn't be the primary reason why you set up policies for importation and exportation. Again, I'm not an expert, I'm a layman. And you can reason with me because I'm not daft. All right? So just listen, I'll finish. So you have a country where 98% of what is consumed in that country is imported. So that's one window to determine what is imported and how much they go for. Now, if you decide that you don't want these things imported anymore because it can be produced locally, you can increase the excise duty, the import duty on it to discourage people from going there to go and bring them. Do you get that now? Again, not for profit, not to maximize and say, we have generated 2 trillion. We are generating, and you are placing taxes, exorbitant taxes on goods that your people need for their daily, runs and all that. So you are primarily either going to stop people bringing them, and there's no replacement for them. And for those who can possibly still bring them, then the people will pay for it. That's the point. An importer, they decided to risk it and pay that much to bring anything into Nigeria, as long as it is not illegal. Do you get me now? That pays it all knows that the consumers will bear it all. So as a government, that you know that, we are going to stop the importation of rice. For example, this country, now rice at the chop most. And the data says, Baba, no matter how much they sell rice, people will still consume it. So they cost you, but they will still cough out the money and pay. So we want to stop importation of rice. And then you decided to just go straight into mechanized farming, where you put together farmers, maybe thousands of them, and commission them to grow rice. You want them to grow 500,000 tons of rice, which means if the country consumes, let's say, 100,000 tons in a year, and you have farmers who are going to grow 500,000 tons with storage facilities, everything put in place. Once you know that you are doing your harvest and you are ready, you are about to do all of that, then you can just give it and say, hey, guys, by the end of 2026, 2025, we would no longer be importing rice to Nigeria. And all importers, we direct you to go and relate with the local producers, the local, sure you get. And like that, that's how you're going to bridge it. So those who have their own container on the ship, they will be waiting for that deadline. And they won't order for another one. They won't place for another importation. A system that want to transit that way, you can easily just transfer the wealth of what they invest there and all of that, and it will remain in your country, not how much they will pay when they bring that thing inside. But because your criminal politicians are rent seekers, they don't give a damn about you. They don't care. They'll tell you that they are doing it because and it is a lie. Everything they ban you from getting, they are getting the same thing themselves. They eat foreign food. They patronize foreign hospitals. They use foreign medicines. They use, they put on foreign wares. Their children, and all of them are like putting on foreign this, foreign that. Because they don't pay duties. They don't pay any tax. They don't pay anything. So they have imposed new one now. I think they deceived them. And I've seen some of these car dealers making videos on social media telling people that if you want to buy a car, buy them now by Friday. That 5 million 10-year-old car, 15 years old car in Nigeria, they are buying them as luxury car. You could hear them pay 25 million, 85 million for a 2010 car, 60 million. Millions like that for used cars. So they are now telling people that the cars that we sold for 10 million in Kinnikok last year is now going for 18-20 million. Those of you, that one self will go up soon. Kinnikok will go up soon because Tinubu and his gang told them that they are doing their new tax reform, that tax law. They don't start. And I told all of you, they said, it's a very good idea. It's to unify our tax. No wahala. They told them that this, they were like paying this 1% and 7%. I don't care what they called it, but it's like about 8% you pay when you bring in cars into Nigeria, and they will value the car on the receipt. That your receipt. I'll be waiting to call the China way bill, whatever. So once it says your car's value is $10,000, right? So a percentage of that will be valued and you pay that. That's your excise duty. But I want to change here. They can't lie to them, say that they are removing the 7% and 1%. They are giving them new one, 4%. They said it will make them pay less. Pay less, yeah. When they went in and did all their calculation, about the 15%, and even more, and even worse. They said that they are now saying if you have a $10,000 car or $20,000 car, they don't give a shit about that anymore. So it will be at my own discretion and say, okay, where's the car? Your money is 15 million. Esa, this car is just a $7,500 car. You say use your money is 15 million. That's valuation. Anyway, this guy said it in Yoruba. And somehow I will try my best to come and tell you what he's saying.
Ó táwọn àwọn èèyàn sọ fún wa tá gbangba tí everybody ń dìbò fún Tinubu lélẹ̀ o. Ó ti sọ àwa tá ní mọ́tò méjì kò fẹ́ ká rówó ra mọ́tò ẹyọ kan gan sórí igbá mọ́. Can you imagine? A tún jí láàárọ̀ ìbáyìí láàárọ̀ òní. Alọ́jà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tá fẹ́ gbà. Wọ́n tún ti increase custom duty 4% again. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kí lè àwọn president ń fojú wa rí náà ṣé bá ṣe máa wo ra wá ràn náà lélẹ̀. Ẹni tó ń ta used car òrówó àti ra used car mọ́, in fact òrówó àti ra kẹ̀kẹ́ sórí igbá mọ́. Tabara mọ́tò 5 million naira before you know it. Taba máa ta gan a lè ta ní 4.8 káṣá lè rówó jẹun. Ìgbà wo la fẹ́ ṣe lè dàbà ẹ̀yin ìjọba Nàìjíríà ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Ara ni wá ẹ má jẹ́ ká sọ pé ara ni wá ẹ má jẹ́ ká ara ó ní yín kù. Ẹ tẹ́ máa fi àwọn kankan wo ṣàríkọ́ṣe. Ìgbà wo ni late president wa yìí ìgbà wo ló kúrò ńbẹ̀ tó náà fi lọ báyìí. Ẹ̀yin náà ronú pé ẹ̀yin náà máa lọ́njọ́ kan. Nígbà tá bá yá owó nírú owó níyọ̀ àdọ́dọ̀ yín àfara ní yín. Ẹ̀yin máa gun jet ẹ máa gun plane. Owó mọ́tò táwọn àrùn ráfín tún fi ń gbọ́ ìyá àti everybody wa ẹ jẹ́ ká máa rí ṣe. Ẹ mọ̀ sọ ẹni tó ní mọ́tò ẹ tó ti ní mọ́tò ẹyọ kan ẹ mọ̀ sọ ẹni tó máa wá kẹ̀kẹ́ káàkiri láti gùn. Àwa ò sọ pé kẹ́yìn máa gun private jet, it is fine. Bá a ṣe kọ́ tí yín ẹ máa gùn bọ́ ẹjá wa náà rówó ra epo sínú mọ́tò tá à ń lò. Ẹ má sọ ní mọ́tò kan di ẹni tí ò tún ní mọ́tò kankan mọ́. Because I don't understand. Ẹ̀yin lẹ́lẹ̀ wa kúrò ní ìgboro àwọn ọ̀nà ìgboro á lọ kọ́lé síbẹ̀. Òkè a tún fẹ́ àwọn èèyàn tó tún ra ọjà lọ́wọ́ tiwa yìí káwọn náà ti máa rí nǹkan kan jẹ ẹ tún fi ayé ni wá lára. Ọjà wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ sí àti ìrówó tá fi gbà ẹ tún ti increase custom duty again. Oṣooṣù lẹ́ ń ṣe. Ọdún mélòó ni president wa tí lọ sí ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kẹta tó máa increase custom duty rẹ̀. Kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ má jẹ́ kára ó ní ẹ̀yin náà. Must you people increase everything in life? Ṣé yóò lè decrease nǹkan ni àbí kẹ́ máa gbé sókè? Ṣé yóò lè gbé nǹkan wálẹ̀ ni? Orílẹ̀-èdè yìí ara ti ń ní àwọn èèyàn. A lè sọ̀rọ̀, mind. Ẹ gbépo láti iye yẹn ẹ gbé síbi tán yẹn sọ̀rọ̀. Business àwọn kálukú àwọn tó ní business owner ó ti ń fold up. A lot of business owners ti fold up. Kì í ṣogun ayé, this is not spiritual realm anymore. This is physical and this is economy in Nigeria ló ń ba ayé àwọn èèyàn jẹ́. Ogun ìdílé gan kọ́ ló ń ja ọ̀tá wa mọ́ báyìí. Ogun economy ni a ti wá máa rò béèyàn bá kàn kúrò Nàìjíríà sí tó lọ sí Dubai ọkàn máa balẹ̀ lọ́hùn. Jíjẹ mímu kò rọrùn. Àwọn tá tó rí nǹkan ṣe ẹ tún fẹ́ máa ní wá láàrin ká máa rí nǹkan kan ṣe mọ́ kò dáa. Kò dáa. God bless.
Alhaji, àbí na director, àbí manager, kí ni kí n pè yín ẹ̀gbọ́n? It go touch everybody. You can pretend all you like. You can change social media clout all you like. Now you know where the thing they pinch you. You can live in denial for all you like. Now you know where the thing they pinch you. It go touch everybody. It's touching everybody already. But a lot of us have, we have kind of like threshold to old pains
more than ourselves. But everywhere as they touch where you defeat, now you go scream out, bah! Like you already. When they are playing tribal ethnic nonsense with you, you will not join them. Because around that time you realize that being Yoruba does not spare you from the pang of misgovernance of these corrupt criminals. It's just a matter of time. I was talking to some of my friends this morning, and I said the same thing. I said, as much as it is like a tough one and all that, sometimes maybe people just need to experience this until that year 2031. But we'll come be like a person they cost and cost people. Let me take this. Hello.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Hey, Idris. How are you, brother?
Good afternoon. Fine, sir. Yes, sir. I want to contribute to today's program, sir.
Fire.
And let me just start from the last video that you just shared. I believe that is the person is still like a Stockholm syndrome person. Like from the tone from what he's saying, he still is an Ababaku person. Imagine him saying that at least for him to be easy, quote say easy phone, comma say easy phone on me. He still is. The man is not serious. So does it mean that okay, because he can afford that, it means that other people can also afford? It is really affecting everyone, and it's just a matter of time. Everybody's going to speak out. So for the first one is that Muslim guy that is talking about alcohol. Mr. Mayegun, do you know that alcohol is being mostly taken by the Muslim? I'm a Muslim, but I will tell you, if you check the ranges at which people drink in Muslim as a Muslim during the Muslim period, do you know that there is a less attention? I mean, there is a less sale of alcohol. It shows that a lot of Muslims drink it, and also if you walk into any bar, a lot of Muslims drink a lot. Though I don't drink, but I believe that I believe that the statistics shows that a lot of Muslims actually drink. So why is this all hypocrisy all about? Why all this? Because I don't even understand all this thing. And yet, at the end of the month, you guys will collect FAC allocation. You collect allocation for it. Did they even know the meaning of what is called shirk? Shirk. And this thing is actually a shirk. And yet, you say you are praying. You say you are. Hypocrisy. I don't understand. At the end of the day, they are going to use this money again to send some of you to Mecca.
Yeah.
Why can't we even just go our separate way? Manage your resources.
You get
now. You see someone that wants to do something. This you are now bringing another bigotry again. And that side, I believe, because I even heard about that this particular guy is not even from Nigeria. He's from his ancestry. He's not even in Nigeria. Because I even doubt, because I believe that
Kano. No, he's from he's from Kano. I'll tell you something, right? I heard I saw that too. Because they said it looked like people from Niger. Look at this one that's looking like all these people are not from Niger. He's here talking about, but go on. Anyway.
Okay, so that side, that's one about on his side. I want to pick another point. The one of this coastal highway.
Yeah.
This coastal highway now it should be clearing to this Ababaku that this thing is now believed to be like Tinubu has really scammed us. I want them to believe that. And if they do not still believe, they should continue. They should continue. And another thing is, I am looking at another perspective, Mr. Mayegun. You know, this is Nigeria, and you normally educate us a lot. Do you know that in the nearest future, these Tinubu Ababaku guys, they will blame this thing. They will blame it on Devumai, and now they will not even blame it on him alone. They will blame it on Igbos. Are you looking at it from that perspective, sir?
What do you mean? That's why we have to keep record, all right? Even though we are just tiny in the entire ASAC, all right? In the entire thing, right? But it is still good that we are keeping record. It is going to happen. They are going to say Devolumai, Anigbo man.
Yes.
On this coastal road. was actually used, was sent. They won't say Tinubu Ayademo. They will say it was sent by the Igbos to come and take the Yoruba land. We'll see it now. Some are already saying it. They're already saying
because
it.
I'm just having that perspective that this thing might happen. This might happen. Because now the thing is that they've forgotten that the world that we are now is just a digital world. Every digital foot, everything is on the digital footprint. Now I'm expecting Reno or Mokuri to come and debunk all this thing. That that thing is AI. Yes, I am expecting it because I can't just imagine you have a drainage system like that that will log water area. At least you should do something. They should like a drainage system that will make the water to pass through.
Leave drainage. Now the person where they make the video, they talk about drainage. That place is we call it a motorway in the UK. Should you understand? See, you see that entire after that what do you call it? You see those places, I mean, the spots where the erosion was already like eating, yeah? That shows that it never built any real barrier. What they will need to build is a very strong barrier so that one will be receiving the water. And that barrier, a concrete barrier that is deep and all that, means it won't even reach the road at all. Like, Baba, you will still see, like, let's say, maybe another 10, 15 or 20 feet away from the main road, main project. Barrier, on my line, barrier, CAT, but there's nothing like that, too. That's why they're reading. But they will tell you that it's not completed yet. It's ongoing. It's ongoing.
Imagine. And now they wasted billions of naira, billions of money on that.
Billions of dollars.
Imagine,
trillions of naira.
Just on that particular. And speaking about Sanfilin, Mr. Mayego, do you know that the reason why we have in this island now, Lagos Island and Co. Do you know the reason why there is waterlogged area in that axis? It's because where water are supposed to pass through, they've Sanfil everywhere. They've Sanfil everywhere. They've built everything, and that is exactly what is happened to Makoko now. Yeah. If you pass through Terminal Bridge, they have been Sanfiling that places. And now, all those Makoko area, all those Ebutemeta, all those Yaba now, you will not be, later in the future now, you will not be seeing waterlogged area. You will not, but I don't know the reason behind all this industrial, as in all this new methodology, all these things, because it's to me,
you know what grid can do to you, right? What grid can do to you is that it blinds you. Okay, and sometimes it will make you feel like you are smart. Tinubu is telling himself and his friends, right, that they are building a co-Atlantic and all of that stuff. They've already figured it out. It's sorted. That's going to be the rich nouveau of Nigeria in the future. So if the island that be the mainland won't sink, maybe they should just let it sink. Those are the future. Idris.
It will affect everybody equally. Eventually. It will affect everybody. Mr. Mayegun, sir, please, I don't know. I sent you a personal email on what on your emails. All right, sir. All right, sir.
I'll get back to you.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you. All right, sir. Take care, sir.
Go take care. Brilliant.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now that we are even talking about Lagos, man, my time is a little bit spent, but I'll still mention it, okay? So they are planning on, just in case if you have any house or any, what do you call that? Estates, if you live in any of these estates in Lagos, 167 of them, Lagos state government has now declared them illegal estates. So they will start demolishing them and taking back all the land. So if you have a property in any of these, you are aware already. And if you are not aware, maybe you should look it up and say the houses they want to, Lagos state government and the illegal 2023 election actually really started something for Nigeria. And I hope it will finish it for Nigeria eventually. Here you go. So for instance, if you are living in the following, let me change my camera so I can see me reading it as well. So if you live in any of these estates in Lagos, like Adran Homes, Elerogbe, Ibejuleki, I know good estates, Okunfolu, Ibeju Lekki. Almond Gardens, Igweson, Ibeju Lekki. Atlantic Bay Estate, Awoyaya. Apple Store Park, Akodo. Beachfront Garden, Akodo. Belfic Housing Estate, Okun Lepia. Brick and Bass Estate, Phase 2, Lakampe Tropicana. Brightwater Estate Limited. Cedarwood Boulevard Estate, Okun Ajah. Cedarwood Estate Phase 2, Eluju. Sherrywood Courts, Sherrywood Drive, Osoroko. Coastal City Estate Phase 2, Orudu, Igando. Cornerstone Estate, Eluju. Cowries Estate, Okunfolu. Destiny Garden Phase 1, Eluju. Destiny Garden Phase 2, Akodo. Desmond Boulevard Estate, Diamond Estate, Dominion Gardens, Dominion Garden and Parks, Annex. Dominion Onward Estate, Orofun. Ebenezer Estate, Igbuefon. Elnick Tourist, Okunrin Yorin. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's nice, brother. Grace Estate, Ogudu. GRA Phase 2. Evergreen Estate, Akpakin Village. Experience Peace, Okunlepia. Àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. 167. This is Dami on the line. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Mayu.
Yes, sir. Dami. How are you, Baba?
I'm doing fine. No?
Great. So we catch up with you this afternoon.
Yes.
I got. They said it's 175 estate. Gone. 160. Okay. Go on, Jared. Dami. Sorry, I was reading out something earlier.
Okay. So I want to even begin from there.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just going to advise people. I think at this point it will be foolish to have your money and say Lagos is the next place you want to go and buy a land.
So I had a program on that. You remember now? I did a program on that myself, and I said I'm a Yoruba man, right? And I would love you to possibly invest and continue to. But is it investment wise for anybody to go put after all that happened and still happening? But this one are like a watershed clamp down. Oh, if they actually go ahead, this is like almost half of Lagos State corner here. Half of Lagos State real estate corner here.
Exactly.
Go for it.
Exactly. So I feel that if you want a legacy for yourself, if you want to leave something behind for your children, then Lagos is not the place to buy anything property. Because at the end of the day, you would see that even the estates, holdings and all, they are selling illegal lands in collaboration with the government, knowing that at the end of the day, they would have gotten the money, gone on their own, and the government will take it back in a way. So, and you'll be powerless. You won't be able to fight back. Look at what happened at Magodo, I think about 2-3 years ago or something.
Yeah.
I mean, Magodo of all places. So if you want to get the land, go to
Ministry,
Ibadan, go to all these other states.
Anywhere where you want to go to Ministry too. Go on, Dami.
Exactly. So just have everything documented, and that would save you a lot of stress eventually. I want to speak about the idiot. I'll call him an idiot, a mumu, a first-class mumu. That was talking about they are not going to vote with Obi because he's going to tell the people in the north
they will tell the north not to vote.
Peter Obi is supporting brewery development and all of this. Anyway, as much as I love to run away from tribal arguments and I will point to him that he's a fool. And he has also shown us that even the supposed educated Hausa Fulani are not educated. They are very foolish. Because, okay, when Professor Soludump, like you would say, when he came out to say that Peter Obi did nothing in Anambra State. Peter Obi released some documents, and he has not been able to refute that claim since that time.
No.
Aside from the banking industry, the next venture generating as much IGR for Anambra State today is the brewery that guy brought to Anambra State.
That's right.
So even the idiot called Soludom, as of today, will not be able to do anything in the state because they will be generating far less money than they are currently generating if that guy doesn't have that whatever it's called there. So he's just showing to us how foolish he is, and I mean,
like reason you know what I mean? Like, okay, you know that I know he's actually doing the work of opposition to opposition, but he's just so stupid enough to say somebody that kept saying Northern Nigeria will feed the rest of the country and even Africa, that was going to turn the Northern Nigeria to this huge farmland and all of that. Baba, even if not just the abundance growing and harvesting of wheat, barley, sorghum, and all those stuff that are easy cash for farmers because they are massively needed locally for different production. Even at that one that they grow for enough, about the idea of alcohol, beer, this or that will mean different things to them again. In this 2025, somebody want to sit and tell people that our religion says. Really?
It's really funny. Then let me quickly touch on this import and export thing as well. Well, I don't think anybody should be surprised. Tinubu has always been a rent seeker, and it would always be. There's no other strategy is there to show to us. So, but I think that the problem of Nigeria is actually not importing; is importing the wrong thing.
Yeah.
And not developing our own production.
Everybody they talk them. Everybody they talk them, but nobody did them.
Yes. For example, now the UK, I'm aware that they've opened their doors to over 3,000 products from Nigeria that could be imported into the UK as of today. And if you look at it technically, what is the UK actually producing? Apart from FMCG products, I don't think they have any other real thing they are producing. No. Everything has been import, and they are doing really fine. So we are just importing the wrong thing. And that's why there is this idea of, what's it called? Competitive advantage in economics. Look at where you are doing well, strengthen that. Look at where you are not doing too well, then you can start buying from outside and have these trade deals here and there.
Exactly. But then to cover for any deficit and all that. And why you are also plotting to make sure that you improve in that area that you are weak. No development comes overnight, but a process that people can see and relate with is enough to sell whatever you are doing. You don't even need to talk too much. People will just say, I'm a process new. Sure you get. So in order, if they continue like this and this, in the next 6 months, in the next 6 years, I'm sorry, in the next 1 year, in the next 2 years, but this ones have nothing though. They're just giving promissory notes.
Yes.
Trust us. Yes. Damn it. They say, you trust us, we know what we are doing. You know, you just need to trust us. I said, no, I don't want to trust you. I want you to actually show me what you are doing so that I can then ask questions based on that. But no, on my sorry journey. Damn it.
Anyway, let me tell you that they've lost another good hand in that place because they meet to
finally. And that's all of them they do. When I go first come look around, you go everywhere and check and see, okay, you know what? I think I'm going to leave. Congratulations, Dami. Because you know something, Nigeria is such a that's why we say people who get chance, we will get chance, because you have two advantage here, all right? The first advantage is that you are going to be alive and you are going to be at least partly sane. Sure you get. And when you become partly sane enough with clarity, right, then you will then have enough energy to focus on what you know is wrong and join others in ending it. That's the advantage of giant or like a living. Sure you get. Because when people see the negative part of it, I see the positive part. People like us can talk there and encourage others all over the world simply because we are not in that contraption. So it's an advantage.
Yeah.
But one day, we will put the needed number too. So, Dami, I'll talk to you again. Bye-bye. Enjoy your morning, okay? Now let's have Mama Gio. What should I call you again, Mama? How are you, Ma?
My good daddy.
Ma?
The general of Otito.
Yes, Ma. How are you?
On your Koro. But still, and then full every day.
As it should be.
So
Ma.
we are giving them the bitterness of Koro.
Thank you.
Thank you, my senior boyfriend, Tinubu. Hello, senior boyfriend, Eko. Say gbogbo water APG. That is why you people started early campaign.
Hello.
Hello. You are good at stealing. And your wife, Sabi, they distribute. They go donate billion. You want when you thief, give her.
Madam, where they beg Shetima wife for 1.5 million.
For 2 million.
She's a billionaire. I mean, 2 million. She's a billionaire now. Don't play.
Not forget. It's not they forget.
Oh, man, Nigeria.
But you see, the Bible says the truth. Only the truth that set you free. And it is only the truth that will set us, Nigeria, free.
Amen.
So those of you that collect money from my senior boyfriend to come and be selling lies, Adabini.
Ajah.
Senior boyfriend me, Abi is associate and surrogate and all. And you are saying the truth, because the problem. But if you are collecting money, directly or indirectly, and you are coming to sell lies to my children, Ogu go kill you.
He say,
Ayela go take you to pepper soup.
He say,
I go use you to lunch.
Inshallah. He say,
not just you, plus your wife, plus your children, and all your lineage. Now, I want to announce to you people. A mini Mama Echo.
Mama Echo.
Now, me be the mama of the younger generation.
Right.
Then now, let me tell you one thing. I promise my children won't achieve their mandate 2022 to 2023. I can't promise my children, say no problem. Come 2027, from councillor to presidency, it belongs to them. I not put water for mouth to talk. Because I know who's sending message. So now make a let you hear one thing. The matter when background so now between the godmother and the godfather. In the history of Nigeria, not only godfather, now they put people for feet.
Yeah.
Then now, because be say my senior boyfriend, now I can become the godfather. But me, with the unknown girlfriend, when he adopts children for her, because they say the father of Nigeria as the president. So the children, when I get, they be adopted one. Now me get her for her. So whether you like it or not, I'll be unknown girlfriend. So senior boyfriend.
You be in Paramore. They tell me say, see, I don't know if you hear that story, right? So I read it somewhere that Tifnubu's Paramore girlfriend. I'm very sure it's not you. Now another person. No, you know, say he go get many, right? So they say he get Paramore, right? They say he get one girlfriend.
He make a give them my title. Unknown girlfriend.
Okay. Now you be the old timer girlfriend as a senior girlfriend. Okay. Now you see they say this girlfriend though, this one will be like the Paramore with they on board now, right? She flexed her muscle last week. And she ordered the arrest of the NNPC chairman. I mean NNPC director, Ojulari.
Really?
And guess the way she used? She used DSS and EFCC to pick the guy up. They can't lock the guy up. The guy can't resign. This new NNPC will not be Kiario. This new guy, waiting we just give, right? The guy just resigned. So now, as the story goes, say, okay, Tinubu's girlfriend. People come to wonder, say, hey, Tinubu they get girlfriend. Like, even if you use hand, you not go even day straight. Say, man, say, okay, Tinubu, use your hand, though. No worry about the rest. Because what's the girlfriend they look for? Papa, Nigerians are mad. People are not interested in the fact that the Babs, what do you call it? New NNPC director. It was Rat who saved him. That's why he still has a job. All right. Ordinarily, they would have announced that he resigned. But the thing is,
you don't know what they do.
The thing is, in this world, who go ever imagine and say they say Tinubu get girlfriend? Waiting the girlfriend they there for. Who ask us? Tinubu go stand like this. So one woman go say, I'm his side chick. Like, Mama, come now. Are you for real? Yeah. Paramos, true story. True story. It's not actually like a makeup story. True story. The thing is just that.
What they do now? What they do because Rat's supposed to para.
She's supposed to para, but she just flex her own muscle because she be the she be the first one, right? So what she did was that she said, okay. So she said they should go bring the Ojulari from where they put her. They can't drive and go inside the Aso Rock. It was inside the Aso Rock because they received an intel about his corruption with Kiari and all of that stuff. And Rat was like, no, you can't. It's not going anywhere. That's how he still has his job. But the person way through the pass, may they remove her. I'm gonna go look for a picture. I'll go look for a picture.
Okay, right that one unknown. That's an unknown girlfriend. I thought your unknown girlfriend.
Who go put Tinubu's girlfriend? Now, which are they ask me that? Like anybody go out, it will go say, and you say, sorry, wait, Mama should say, sorry, you know our president in it. What be this? Say, he's my boyfriend now. Like, what will be your reaction? I say, Tinubu, your girl. Are you serious?
Now
which boyfriend?
They describe my own so that my children go sabi say I'm your nose.
Waiting the boy.
So now back to the table.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. My senior boyfriend, he enter power. He don't do 2 years, they do 3 years. I can't find. I said the whole proceed of this 4 years, 4 years. What would they do now? They you and his children when it be biological. Now they chopper, no problem. They say, first now 8 years that they use. So since they use 4 years, they satisfy you and your biological children and his own associates. The remaining 4 years of the task, it belongs to me, the unknown girlfriend, and our children. Okay? So, make sure they keep all the children and they keep fast. Because you know what? Come 2027. Now, the very one where Mama Hecho support our children. So, now I go take this.
Time shut up.
Mo sọ fún yín ni. Mo ní mo sọ fún yín ni. Tó bá wù yín ká ẹ fò lálẹ́, èmi náà bá yín fò ni.
Yep.
Tó bá dẹ̀ wù yín ká ẹ fò ní ọ̀sán, màá bá yín fò dáadáa. Tó bá dẹ̀ wù yín o, ká ẹ fò láàárọ̀, èmi náà fò. Mo fẹ́ jẹ́ kí ẹ mọ ẹyin abábọ́kú. Yorùbá ronú, ó mà ṣe fún yín o. Ó ṣe fún yín. Ṣebí ìkẹ́ńtò Lagos ẹ̀dẹ̀ pariwo ebi pa wá. Ẹ̀yin Yorùbá Èkó, that you scatter ballot and all. Mo fẹ́ bí yín lérè yìí o. Láti ìgbà tí bàbá ti lọ sí my senior boyfriend tó ti lọ sí Aso Rock. Your life has been better.
No. Which should have been the point of convo anyway, you know.
Senior boyfriend me because you when you entered, you decided to cook the same food for all of us. Both those that read for you and those that didn't read for you. So we never the same breakfast. So we are all enjoying hunger together. Any Yoruba, Ronuku,
Mama let me take another one, man, so that we can spare
finally, children. It is not only presidency that will be vacant. I am begging all of you. House of Reps, House of Senate will be vacant. All of you be una brain sharp pass anything. Make una speak for me because now they take over. Thank you.
God bless you. Us. Yes, ma'am. I have another caller there. Here. Hello.
Hello, Mayogu.
Hello, sir. How are you, Baba?
Yeah, good morning. Fine, good morning from here.
Good morning.
Yeah.
So,
thank you so much for this.
You are. Abi?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, we're all here.
I just have one little thing to chip in, you know. This, 2 days ago, I saw everybody is now talking about Dr. Ruben Abati. You know, like you just said, when you are reading out the names of the estate, they will demolish. And you said this 2027, you know.
I know.
You know, that thing you said that then I brought me back to my senses back to Dr. Ruben Abati. Dr. Ruben Abati, I don't know his stand. And I know that, you see, when that statement, people are just seeing the statement is Igbo statement or maybe.
Like I said, tribal.
But me, I'm seeing it. I don't see it that way. I see that Ruben Abati, because you know this media is so powerful.
It is.
And like Tinubu, we know that since he came in since 2023, every institution is under his feet. I'm surprised now. I'm hearing you people talking about his girlfriend removing somebody from NMPC.
Hey, now you want me to go find that name? That's on your screen.
To tell you
that's Stephen Obi.
Don't worry. To tell us the rotten
in the system,
the criminals, like this man said. I think one Dume gave them one name, called them
they call them mega dogs.
Where they call them that people that still. Yes, exactly. So these people, they don't care about anything about people, Nigerians. Even I pity young men I saw on internet insulting people on Tinubu's behalf. You know, I pity them, but most of them, I normally go to their pages, I go to their profile, I see their pictures, I see where they are living. Even if the person, no matter how the person is, you will see that what this guy is defending is not even, you will not even see 1/4 of it on his body, even in his house. That means they are paying them peanuts to do this job. So who knows how much they gave Dr. Abati? That I don't know why I'm calling him Dr. Sel, because he doesn't deserve it. Because there's one interview he was there. He asked Peter Obi one question. Since you said we want you need want Nigeria to be productive, but you're importing a lot of things. All your business lies on importation. And Peter Obi told him that place that he read. I think he said that he read marketing and marketing in Harvard. So you see, Dr. But he always tried pushing people to, forcing people to call him doctor, to recognize him, to respect him. Then somebody that read market, he tried to bring down that read marketing and marketing in Harvard is better than him, have more sense than him. You know, before, if you notice something, before Dr. Abati said that thing, Ononuga have been pushing something like that. they push threats to one of their principals that tried to defect. That they never tried to defect to APC. They said there's consequence for everything. Ononuga was threatening somebody. So they now saw that it's not moving. That's why they brought Dr. Abati in. And and they know that the type of viewers Arise News have. Thank God for Rufai. Thank God that Rufai tweeted that he tweeted. That Dr. Abati have just killed Peter Obi. He just destroyed Peter Obi. This thing. On that
said, political value. No, I don't think so. Do you think so? Because what I say about what I say about Obi and his obedience is that it's like the more they come for him, it's like the more he gets accepted or something. Have you noticed that it's become so more popular than it was in 2023?
No, we are not talking about acceptance of Obi now. I'm scared. I told you once, I was at the air.
Don't get me wrong, go emoji, right? I'm trying to kind of like compare what you are trying to envisage from the actions of Abati. And I'm like, whatever the likes of Abati and co, like, Baba, have you listened to them in TVC talking about Obi before?
No, I think TVC is different. We know that TVC belongs to Tinubu. Anything can come there. We are not expecting anything to come out from Devil's Den.
They are saying not, their audience, right? There are audience out there as well. And I would have expected that somehow, right? That should.
Do you know how many viewers? Yeah. Do you know how many viewers Arise News morning show?
I know, but do you see effect of that? That's my whole point. I'm trying to see. Should that maybe? Well,
you know what I'm talking. You see what I'm trying to say, please. Yep. You see, I told you one story one time. I was at international airport. I was I'm going back to Germany.
Right.
And a Yoruba guy, immigration officer. He's not the one that's supposed to give me my boarding pass. He's not the one that's going to check my bags. He now collected my passport. He now looked at my name. He said, "You people are the one calling Nigeria zoo." At that time, just one step to take my boarding pass. He wants to provoke me so that I will miss my flight and I will not travel. You see, so this is what I'm seeing in Abati.
It's like they are baiting him. I get you.
For him to mention civil war. And a lot of people, I watch Edmond Obilo, somebody Alabi said it's not Igbo Q.
Yep.
The civil war and what is happening, what happened that brought civil war is still present today. There's another man too in Edmond Obilos. A lot of people have said it. Yep. And this guy came to Arise News and repeated something like this with a strong face.
I know.
And these guys have been around a corridor of powers in Aso Rock before. And he has a case on his neck.
I know.
So for him to say this, I'm not seeing election anymore. I'm seeing the threat on the name tagged on Igbo. It's not a danger. It's not dangerous to be Igbo. It's not dangerous to be the Nigeria and dangerous to be an Igbo. Okay, look at this man now. That Hausa man, you should just play his video now. He said we cannot elect somebody that imports alcohol. You see where they're going?
When that is not true. So, or intentionally, he has to say that way so that he can mislead.
So it's not becoming so more dangerous to be an Igbo and also to be a Nigeria that is already dead. But I saw this Hausa man now. I saw a video where the bandits are at the market taking people's property, food, bread. They are not talking about that one. They are not talking about this one.
His own people are subjected to that. He's on TV. Right? Telling everybody that the security has improved and everything is fine. So what does that tell of that person?
So I don't know why.
Hang on, emoji. Hang on for 1 second, all right? Just for the sake of our viewers, all right? So if you have to look at somebody like that, that's the reason why I actually played that video after. I said, if me as a Yoruba man goes on TV to go and say, Yoruba land is safe, we are fine, security has improved, you know, we are so grateful to the president. Meanwhile, my people are still being killed. My people are still running into the bushes and all of that for safety. I can still see that my people are still being kidnapped. What do you think that tells of me than the person I'm trying to defend? Because it actually tells more of me as a very, very horrible person, right? That hates himself, that hates himself so much that he also hates who he is as a Yoruba man. That he could go on TV and deny these Yorubas that have been subjected to all of this. For God knows whatever they promised me. So that tells more about me than the person I'm actually talking about. That's what I saw on that screen earlier. But go on, emoji.
That is because, see, from that Edmond Obi I watched, that man said that Fajoyi, when they came to arrest Aguironsi at that Ibadan government house, Fajoyi now told them, that man told Fajoyi, we are not here for you.
Yeah.
We are here for that man. But Fajoyi told them, which are what Fajoyi said. I'm getting to see what is going on.
Go on.
Fajoyi now said, how do you expect Yoruba people to see me? How do you expect other people to see Yoruba people? But what I'm seeing in Tinubu going almost 10
bless you, emoji, for what you just touched. That reference, hang on, sir. You see that thing you just referenced just now? I am glad it is coming from because it is the very much true part of the history. A part that today we have a younger generation of Igbos that will boldly say Yorubas are this, Yorubas are that. But that's a very critical part of history too. Adekunle Fajuyi would have still been alive today if he only just handed over Aguiyi Rossi to those who came to kill him. He said no. You remember? And that was how he lost his own life too. So they killed him and they took Nrosi. On their way from the, what do you call it? From the government house, they killed him on the what is today's Lagos-Ibadan Expressway and left his body on the pathway there. A Yoruba man who was his host, who was not part of the coup to the counter coup, sacrificed his own life at that point because it's not worth it. That kind of person is, you know, you say
not
is
only that he said. Not only that he said is his visitor, he considered all Yoruba tribe.
People will hear and
he considered everybody. But this time, Tinubu is from them, evil then. Tinubu is evil man. For him to corrupt all the young people, corrupt everything from head to toe, that call meaningful Yoruba people, turning them to be hated. I know Yoruba people like peaceful people. Yes, look at this guy that came out for Lagos State Governor. This thing they do something. The guy made a speech. They now started calling him not even old people with gray hair, young people that are suffering. That when I went to Nigeria, I was sitting down with a lot of group of people in Southeast. I watched them. We sat down there for almost 4 hours. None of them stood up from there. That means none of them for 4 hours. None of them made 1,000 naira. So it's not different. It's not different in Southwest. It's not different in Middle, South. It's not different in that and the North. So what did they give to these young people to be defending this hardship, to defending these killings, to defending this wicked government? I don't know what they gave to them. I'm scared now. It's becoming dangerous to be in Nigeria. It's becoming more dangerous to be an Igbo person.
Let me say this before you go. Nothing happened to Nigerians. It is a Nigeria thing. People are always chancers, right? Our people are always like chancers. And thank God for exposure, for grace in some of our people's lives that makes them never to. But when you see where our people have been taking advantage of a system, it has been like from time immemorial. You get that now. As horrible as Abacha was kind of
presented to us, we see out people, young people. What's that guy's name? Kalu. That guy Kalu that did the 1 million man march and all that nonsense. Right? You remember him? So young people like that. So whatever you see today, right? Because even today, you see one guy today. He's a special advisor to Tinubu. Asenyon or something is called. He's announced president. He was announced president. Okay. Today is Tinubu's special advisor on youth. See, it has always been a chance for young and old, okay, where the rest of you are saying, we want something better. We want things to get better. Some can even join you and pretend that they want something better. Meanwhile, they are using you to get attention of the real people who kept everybody down. So it has always been, they didn't give them anything, no. It is like, it is like a gene thing. For those of us who don't think like that or reason along that line, we probably don't even know what God do us. Nothing happened to them. It is the greed of their old ancestors. As they are today, they are replicating same, and their own children will do the same as long as the corrupt system continue to patronize them. Patronage. Emoji. Patronage. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Your work is, people are hearing your voice, and we also are hearing your voice, because now I don't even know what I'm going to say anymore.
No,
I'm not even, the news is now getting more scary.
When you raise a valid or salient conversations like that, and I decide to expand it and all that, it's simply for the sake of our viewers. It helps a lot, and you have no idea, right? How much people who indeed enjoyed this little conversation we just had just now, and that's what makes this platform unique. And I thank people like yourself, Emoji, regular callers, contributors.
All right.
Stay safe, Baba. Anyway, that's Emoji. How many of you remember that time? Let me first say another thanks to all of us this afternoon. We are going to be wrapping it up now, but there's something I'm going to say, so that if I make it back this evening, right, I may actually be seeking for your support and assistance again. Because I remember that a lot of you on this platform will easily tell me, Mayegu, if you need anything, just ask. And I've not really been that lucky of late. So I am in problem again, and I'm going to need your support and help. And this time, I will come back later this evening and tell you more about it. But, I mean, people have said that to me many times. Just ask. So I'm going to ask. But until then, I'm going to say a big thank you to all of you here this hour, and to the likers, sharers, and callers, which are the contributors. I am going to see you later this evening, and when I see you, and if I don't, I'll see you again anyway. So when I see you later this evening, it should be another interesting night. But for now, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Okay, take it easy. And good afternoon.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun dayari Mayegun number one. Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun dayari Mayegun number one. Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú. Mayegun dayari Mayegun number one. Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube. Mayegun dayari Mayegun number one. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí. Mayegun dayari Mayegun number one. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun dayari Mayegun number one. Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí. Mayegun dayari Mayegun number one. Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun dayari Mayegun number one. Mayegun dayari political. Mayegun dayari Mayegun number one. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun. Mayegun dayari Mayegun number one. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ gbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o. Máyégún dáyàrí náà ibi nọ́mbà wá. Àní Máyégún làwa mọ̀ tó dódòdó. Máyégún dáyàrí náà ibi nọ́mbà wá. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Wọ́n bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀. Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. Ayé. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran. Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí mò ń gbọ́dọ̀ sè mọ́bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́, ó ti dọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o, ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.